sausage spring rolls. Hi, welcome to Sanjeev Kapoor Khazana. My name is Sonika and today we're going to make a recipe called sausage spring rolls. Let's take a look at how we make this recipe. For this we need spring roll sheets, chicken sausages, chopped button mushrooms, shredded cabbage, chopped capsicum, white pepper powder, soya sauce, red chili sauce, vinegar, salt, chopped garlic. Now that we've run through all the ingredients, let's quickly start making sausage spring rolls. For this, let's cut the sausages into pieces first. I'm going to cut them into longish pieces so that you get a bite of sausage in every bite of the spring roll. I'm going to roughly cut them lengthwise. So we've cut our sausages. Let's heat some oil in a wok. We're going to prepare a quick stir fry that is going to go inside as a stuffing for the spring rolls. For that I've heated some oil in a pan. I'm going to add some chopped garlic to it and just saute it for a bit. We'll keep the flame on high and just quickly keep adding our vegetables and sauteing them. I don't want our garlic to brown, so I'm going to add the capsicum next. I've got our chopped capsicum into the pan. Let's dip in some cabbage into it now. Now we'll add our chopped mushrooms to the pan. I love mushrooms, so I'm going to add plenty of mushrooms. Let's mix it. Now we'll add our seasonings and our sauces to the pan. Let's start with some salt, little bit of salt, some white pepper powder, little bit of soy sauce, some red chili sauce, and finally a little bit of sugar. Give it a good mix to bring together all the ingredients that we've added to the pan. I have added all the ingredients into the pan except for the sausages. So let's quickly go ahead and add those. I've cut the sausages lengthwise. You could cut them into any shape you want. Let's add one final ingredient to the pan. We're going to add a little bit of vinegar just to perfectly balance out all the flavors. I'll give it a quick mix and turn off the flame. What we'll do now is that we're going to let this mixture slightly cool and then stuff it into the spring roll sheets and roll them and fry them. So let's get to the next step now. Our stuffing is almost cooled. We're going to make a paste using refined flour and water with which we're going to secure the edges of the spring roll so that the filling doesn't come out. So I've got some refined flour in a bowl. To it I'm going to add a little bit of water. So we're going to make a slurry of this consistency using refined flour and water to secure the edges of the spring roll. So let's keep this aside. So I've got our ready-made spring roll wrappers over here. I'm just going to slightly wet it so that it's easier to handle and they don't tear. Let's transfer this mixture into a bowl. I've got a spring roll sheet over here. I'm going to place a portion of the mixture in the middle of the spring roll sheet, just making sure that there is a bite of every ingredient in each morsel you eat. What we'll do next is we're going to apply the slurry that we prepared onto the sides of the spring roll sheet, just to ensure that they don't open up while frying. Now let's carefully roll this and fold it from the sides. Once we finish rolling our spring rolls, we need to keep them in a way that the open end is at the bottom so that it doesn't open up later. Let's make our other spring rolls in a similar fashion. Our spring rolls are assembled perfectly. What we'll do now is deep fry them in hot oil. Our oil also seems to be heated to a correct temperature. Let's add our spring rolls into the hot oil now. We're going to deep fry these spring rolls till they get a nice golden brown color on the outside. We don't have to be worried about anything cooking inside because we've already stir fried all the stuffing. So we'll just quickly fry them till they get a nice crisp color. Our spring rolls have reached a perfect color right now, and I can also feel that they've got a nice crispness to it. Let's drain them out on absorbent paper. Our spring rolls are now ready. Let's prepare to plate them. Let's cut the spring roll diagonally into half. Now let's place our spring rolls on a serving platter. The final thing that we're going to do for plating is I'm going to add a dash of color by adding some chopped coriander leaves around the spring rolls. Our sausage spring rolls are ready. Serve them hot with any sauce of your choice. I know that you're going to really love this recipe.